If you want to know some true ways to make her really miss you, then this video is for you. It's a perfect video to watch if you are trying to make your girlfriend miss you, your wife miss you, or you are trying to drop subtle hints that you would be an amazing potential partner for your crush. Therefore, you want her to miss you and think about you lots. Stay tuned. Treat her like a gentleman. How you interact with her when you guys are together will allow her to create some amazing memories of you that she will always think back to when you guys are apart. She will literally, constantly think over all the times that you offered your jacket to her when it was raining, how you called the taxi and let her get the first one and you took the second one home. All of these things create a strong gentleman persona that I promise you she will obsess over and therefore makes her miss you. Don't always message her goodnight. Just because you're trying to build attraction with a lady, or maybe you're trying to impress your current girlfriend, make her miss you, it doesn't mean you have to always text her goodnight. Now, when we go to sleep, that's the time of the day where we've collected all of our thoughts from the morning up until the afternoon. We think over the things that we've achieved, we think about the things that we haven't done, probably have a little bit of a panic about the project we've not finished, but most importantly, we think about the people who are most important to us. So before she goes to sleep at night, she is naturally going to be thinking of you. But if you haven't texted her good night, she's going to be wondering, he's not been in touch. I wonder what he's up to. Let me think about him a lot. Therefore, she knows you're busy and it gives her that fear of missing out. Therefore, she's going to think about you and miss you more. Be mysterious with what you do in your day. Just like the previous tip, a woman misses you when she tries to imagine what it is that you are doing. So you don't have to always check in with her in the afternoon and say, hey, I did this morning, I'm doing this for the afternoon. You don't need to give her that. You can just pull away a little bit. You don't even have to contact her if you don't want to, because it can get a little boring and habitual if you always give her updates of what you're doing. So you allow her to miss you when she has no idea what it is you are doing for the day. Send her a surprise gift. This does not have to be something expensive. You can literally just send her a physical card in the post which says, hey, I'm thinking of you and I love you very, very much. Something so small but unexpected is an amazing way to communicate your feelings to her, and it will literally make her heart burst right open. And if she's in a situation where she has been reminded of you and reminded of how sweet you are, well, she will most definitely miss you. Leave something of yours at her house. This could be something that you leave inside the car. You could leave a post-it note with your shopping list on the textbook that you guys are reading together in class. It doesn't have to be something big here. It can be very, very small. But the purpose is you have to put one of your belongings in a situation where she can find it while she is on her own. And that way, she's immediately going to think, this is so-and-so's belonging, and she will think about you and miss you. It's very sneaky to do, but it's very powerful. Now, it builds a conversation because when she gets home, she will say, oh, just letting you know, you left your hoodie in the back of my car, and boom, you've started the conversation. Or she's going to joke about the next time she sees you and say, did you really go out and buy those 4 bananas, loaf of bread, and the icing sugar that you needed because you wrote it down on a shopping list that you left inside my textbook? Make sure that the time that you spend together is full of laughter. If a person can make us laugh, we naturally presume that they are much more of a fun person to be around. So make sure that the time that you spend together is very much quality over quantity. It's fun and it reminds her of how awesome you are when she thinks back to those memories. Do something worthwhile when you are away from her. In your own time, focus on a hobby, sport, or a project, something that you can invest your brain energy and your time into. Because when you next see her, you can slightly brag about this awesome thing that you have done, and by doing this, she's going to always see you as an active person that is constantly busy. So when you guys are not talking, she knows that you're going to get on with something pretty amazing, which makes you appear a lot more high value, very mysterious because she doesn't know what you're going to do next, therefore builds attraction, which is going to make her miss you. Do not overuse the texting or the calls. A girl cannot miss you if you are always available to talk to. If you call her just to say hey and you have a conversation for an hour, she's gonna get bored, and this is going to be very detrimental. And the same will apply to text messages. So try to keep your calls and your text very short to avoid her getting bored. When you do call her, tell her whatever it is that she needs to know and then end the call. Therefore, she's going to miss you and she's going to want to see you more in person. So if you can use those calls as a quick way of having conversations and you basically say, okay, I will tell you more in person, well, she's going to miss you. Post more on your social media pages. Let's talk about an example. If you guys have gone your separate ways and you want her to miss you, you want to reignite the flame in your relationship. Now, instead of posting somewhat depressing quotes on your Instagram page or something where you feel that if she saw that post, she could then understand how hurt you are, therefore it would bring her back. That doesn't work. So instead, post something positive. You can post a nice quote, even post a selfie with you or your friends, or a picture of where you are and what you're doing in a day. This adds a bit of suspense and it creates a bit of mystery where she feels that you are just getting on with your life and having fun. Therefore, she's thinking about you, it builds attraction, and obviously she's going to miss you. Now, if she does miss you in general, she's going to be checking your social media pages pretty often to see if you have uploaded something. So if you do upload something positive and amazing, some amazing fun pictures of you doing something that isn't too try hard, obviously, it gives her that fear of missing out on all of the fun things that you guys could do together. Therefore, she's going to miss you. Create some distance. The most easiest way to get someone to miss you is just to remove yourself as much as you can from their life. This can apply if you're trying to get your ex back or if you are trying to get your crush to actually miss you. And as the famous quote says, absence makes the heart grow fonder. This is exactly what you are trying to do in this situation. Remove yourself so that she's always wondering what you're up to. Therefore, she's going to miss you. I am fresh out of tips, but if you do want some more, then don't worry. There are some videos here next to my head. Go click on these because I really think you will like them. All you have to do now is tell me how much you enjoyed the video, give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay happy. Bye-bye.